Good morning folks, welcome back to my channel and welcome to all those people from Tata Sierra Man from 90s group who are over here to just have a look at how my entire restoration job is going on. So this is the point where I really decided to take my car to the workshop and then started. It was on February 9th that I sent it for the workshop, and then over there we stripped the car, and as you can see in a few moments, the details of damage was kind of like, something which was not really acceptable for a car which you want to keep for a very long time. The basic problem was that when I bought the car, it was already restored in parts, I must say, and the quality of restoration was not really that great. Many a times what has happened was like they simply used a lot of silicone along with cardboard papers at times just to repair the body. So that was not a proper way, and that was the reason that I decided to go for a full-fledged restoration. So this particular video series is going to be about that only. I'll be starting with repairing the body of the car, and slowly I'll be heading towards paint job, which will be restored to white as per the RC of the vehicle, and likewise we will continue the video. The thing is, I have not really had a plan of doing this entire video series because the restoration is taking place almost 60, 70 or maybe I guess 80 kilometers from my place. And the place was chosen because the person who was involved in the entire working of metal work was kind of very experienced, and that was the reason that I had really zeroed on him. Also, there was this fear that in case if I give it to somebody who is very careless, then bits and pieces which are really difficult to find on a Sierra might get a bit tricky. So these were the things, and also there was discipline factor that has to be taken into account, because in case if the person is not really disciplined, you won't really enjoy the overall build. So these were the few parameters which made me decide upon this workshop, which is so far from my place of work or residence. So anyway, that was a brief thing that I had to discuss with you folks, and along with that, as you can see, lot of restoration work which has to be carried out is still in midway, and soon we are going to continue with that too. Once the body is done, we'll be sending the entire body work for the paint job, and before that we also have to rectify some of the errors which has been continued by the previous owner, namely the roof rails and other things are not really existent. Those have been entirely covered. Apart from that, there are a lot of botched up work, so they have to be taken into account and finished off appropriately. The firewall was pretty much rotten, the floorboard was equally rotten, and you can literally touch your front tires with your leg once that shoddy repair work was removed. So those were the tiny things that needed much attention, and for those things only I had to kind of like resort to dismantling the entire car and then go for the holistic body repair. So we'll be progressing through, and I'll be sharing the videos with you guys as and when I get an opportunity to go over there and record the video. I'll also be showing you the tiny details of the stuffs that I have repaired on my own, or for that matter the things that are really difficult to get in the market, so that you could repair them on your own, or for that matter there are ways to do things in more than one particular way. So in case if something is helpful or something is of some certain value, I'll certainly be sharing with you guys. So that's about it. This is kind of like ice breaking session after a really long time of doing videos on my channel. So that would be all folks. I guess those are the things that pretty much sums up the things that I really want to do with my car, and I'll be keeping you guys updated about the various aspects of the same, so that you guys could work upon your cars in case if you intend to. That would be all. Till the next time, stay tuned, build it, ride it.